Adetomiwa Adebawore is a guy that the Colts fan base in general is really sleeping on. I don't see many people talk about him, and I get it. You drafted guys like Anthony Richardson, Julius Brents, and you got this deal with Josh Downs. So he's kind of buried in that pile of incredibly incredibly athletically players. They are elite in the athletic department. So it's understandable why people aren't talking about him as you would think. Coming out of Northwestern, young player, lots of upside. There's a lot to look forward to with him. And before we get into more of this video, I'd like to welcome you to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. If you enjoy Colts content, videos like these, make sure to like, subscribe, put that post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos like this. Training camp is coming up, lots of content coming out every single day we're posting. Let's go for like about 12. So, Adetomiwa. I already mentioned everyone's talking about Anthony Richardson, Julius Brents, and Josh Downs. It's understandable, but you watch the tape on this guy, and you watch some of his combine drills. You see some of his accolades, and it's like, damn, he's electric. He's not just an athlete. He knows how to play. He's smart. He loves the game, and he wants to be great. He wants to work hard. And yeah, he is smaller for a defensive tackle, but he's more of a tweener. I think he could play inside. I think he can play outside. Don't remember, Buckner isn't getting any younger. And learning from guys like Deforest Buckner and Grover Stewart, is there a better duo in the league to learn from? They both have incredible character, incredible leadership. There's so much to love about them. And then they're great locker room people as well. They're going to want to teach these young guys. They're going to want to take Adetomiwa, under their wings. And that's going to help him even more. Now you look at what he did at Northwestern. He had 97 tackles, 24.5 tackles for losses, and 12.5 sacks. He played in 41 games, started 33. So he's pretty productive. You think the sack total could be up there a little more, but this is a guy that you're bringing in, and you're going to say, go out there 20 to 22 snaps and make an electric play for us and make a big play, make a big splash play. And that he is absolutely capable of. Now in the future, in a year or two, I think he may be ready to take on a full-on starter job at the 3-tech spot. He's so athletic, and with him being smaller, these smaller guys tend to find ways to just get past linemen, blow past linemen, find ways to bull rush them, find ways to get around them. Look at Donald. Look at Freeney. I'm not comparing him. That's unfair to compare a player coming out. But they were smaller. And they use it towards their advantage because it's much easier to get leverage. But you also have to remember it's much more difficult because, it's also just as difficult because it's not as easy to have that much strength when you're smaller. You typically aren't as strong. It's not always true. But typically when you're not as bigger, not as taller, sometimes you're not as stronger. But I think if Adetomiwa works on his strength a little bit, and he works on some technique, would not doubt me one bit if Adetomiwa becomes a top 10 defensive tackle in the future. I think he could be a household name. I think we could be looking at one of the most dynamic defensive linemen in the National Football League. He's going to be able to play on the outside. He's going to be able to play on the inside. There's a ton to like about him. He's got a great situation. Great defensive tackles to learn from. Kwity Paye is going to help him too. Even though he's an edge rusher, Kwity Paye is going to help him. He's going to step in. So, we'll take it. Adetomiwa, start giving this kid some credit. Start talking about it a little more. Pay attention to him in training camp. And I think you're going to be impressed. I think you're going to be impressed when he hits that field as well. And it's also very important because last year, when Buckner, Stewart were out for a couple plays, it was noticeable. It was bad. The Colts and Chris Ballard did a lot to go and change that to make sure that doesn't happen again. Adetomiwa Adebawore, definitely try to make this video 300,000 times because I could not say his name, has a chance to be a great player for the Colts. And he's going to be a great depth piece. as I was just mentioning, when one of those top two guys go out and Grover or Buckner, there was a significant drop-off in performance. We were killed against the run. Killed with the run. They got Adetomiwa, signing Taven Bryan, having a few other guys in that room is a big boost, big help. So, I want you guys to let me know what you think. Have you really looked into Adetomiwa, or have you just been kind of caught up in the hype with Anthony Richardson, Josh Downs, Julius Brents? It's very easy to. I understand. I was too for a while until I really started looking into Adetomiwa. This kid's impressive. I don't know if I mentioned his RAS score of 9.83, but the best is 10. And for how big he is wildly athletic. Watch out. All I'm saying is watch out and don't sleep on him. That's all I got for you guys for this video. Thank you for tuning into the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put that post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. Let's hit 12 likes this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.